With what has happened globally over the past year and a half with the pandemic, many people lost their jobs and tried to find other streams of revenue to make up for it. As a result, the print-on-demand business saw a huge influx of new shop owners bent on making it big, and this resulted in a huge saturation of designs within many niches. This in turn has made it even more difficult for designs to be found, and this reality put a huge dent in the hopes and dreams of a large number of print-on-demand shop owners. I have even had a number of my own followers send messages to me stating how frustrating it is that they aren't making the sales they were hoping for. But hey, all is not lost. I am here today to let you know that each and every shop has the potential to be successful in one way or another and make consistent sales, whether as a side income or potentially as a full-time income. And it doesn't matter how old you are when you get into this business model. The internet doesn't care about your age, gender, creed, or location in the world. What it does care about is the quality of the work and the dedication you are putting into it to provide a design that people will be happy to insert their credit card details and make the purchase. So, what does it take to succeed in the print-on-demand business? Let's get to it. Now, the fact that you are watching this video presentation means that you are interested in all things pertaining to print-on-demand. So smash that like button. And if you are new to this channel, click the subscribe button and turn on the bell notification icon so that you'll be informed each and every time I upload a new video. And now let's get back to what it takes to succeed in the print-on-demand business. The worst enemy that anyone has to face is excuses. And you know what? Many people who give up after a short amount of time make excuses to justify why they don't want to continue. But it really boils down to a lack of patience and a lack of belief. But if you're watching this video, you are better than that. Everyone has it in them to reach higher levels of success, and the same can be said for you with your print-on-demand shop. So, what do you need to keep in mind to remain motivated and be successful in this business? Well, I'm going to outline 8 important points that I want you to consider that every print-on-demand shop owner needs to keep at the forefront of his or her mindset. Number 1, be consistent. It is important to remain motivated even during slower times in the year. Some people just quit after uploading 20 or 30 designs, expecting to have made hundreds of sales within days of uploading them. There have also been designers who have uploaded over 1,000 designs and are just starting to make consistent sales now. Remember, success doesn't always come at the snap of a finger. It takes time and a lot of patience. Instead of getting down on yourself for not making the number of sales you were hoping for, choose a number of designs that you can comfortably create per week and stick to uploading that number each and every week. You'll soon see your portfolio growing, and the algorithm of the platform you are using will notice over time too, which will also help in your designs getting more exposure. Stick to doing what you need to do to get to where you want to get to, and it will become easier and even more enjoyable over time. Tip number 2, time. Don't go into this business expecting to become immediately successful after a week, after a month, or even 6 months. You need to keep a free mindset that it takes however long it takes for your shop to start being successful. Remember that famous quote, Rome wasn't built in one day. It took time, and the same can be said for your print-on-demand shop to start gaining traction and making consistent sales. Tip number 3, effort. What you put into your shop is what you'll get out from your shop. Going that 11th mile into researching and coming up with a great design is only half of the task. It is also important to ensure that it is placed well on all the products you wish to have it activated on. This in turn gives your shop a professional and trustworthy appearance, which buyers look for before clicking on the Add to Cart button. Keep disciplined in your researching, designing, and uploading, and the rewards will pay off. Tip number 4, energy. Like many things, it is important to have the energy to see you through the entire process. So it is important to eat well, get sufficient hours of sleep, exercise, and get outdoors regularly so that you can hit that refresh button in your body and have the energy to research and fuel your creativity and design making efforts. Pushing yourself far past your limits, neglecting your body's needs, skipping meals, sleeping less, will only see you crashing and giving up with fatigue and frustration. Avoid this at all costs. Tip number 5. Experience. This is a fundamental component of this business model. Over time, you'll find yourself seeing what makes for a great design over what makes for a mediocre one. But again, this will not come after just a week or two. In fact, it may take a number of months to really allow you to streamline and create a potentially winning design for your shop. But without allowing yourself to gain experience through trial and error, large amounts of research, and unsuccessful designs, you'll never get to this point. Instead, keep uploading different designs and learn what you can along the way. The experience eventually will come. Tip number 6. Marketing your designs. For those of you who have been following my channel, you'll know that I am a huge proponent of using Pinterest to market my designs. It is the best visual search engine, in my opinion, out there to help designs get consistent and long-term exposure, more so than any other social media platform. If you would like to learn more about how to create and configure your Pinterest account, including boards and pins, then I will leave 2 links in the description field below that will not only show you how to do so, but also how to create eye-catching pins using websites such as Canva and Placeit. Tip number 7. Using relevant keywords. It's no secret that at best, people visiting a marketplace website like Redbubble will only scroll through the first 2 pages when searching for a design in a particular niche. When creating your keyword tags, try to come up with a list that will allow your design to appear in the first or second page so that you'll have a better chance of having your design being seen and clicked on. Never overlook the pages that have a low number of results, as these too will one day become oversaturated. Instead, it is better to have your design appear in the top results for those keywords before that number begins to become too large and oversaturated itself. Besides, you'll never know if a particular keyword or phrase might start to trend or grow in demand in the future. If you have difficulties in coming up with a relevant list of keyword phrases for your particular designs, then I will place a couple links in the description below on how to create such lists in order to help you speed up the process. And now for number 8, the final tip. Guys, just get on with it. Punch uncertainty and impatience in the face and get creating and have fun with it. If a design doesn't sell, well, there's no such thing as failure in this business model. You'll have just learned what not to do for future designs or what needs to be improved upon accordingly. At the end of it all, keep that dream of succeeding alive in your mind, day in, day out, and never let it go. The only thing holding you back is you. Remember, life isn't easy and sometimes it really hits hard, especially after these past 2 years. But if you hold on to your dream and fight tooth and nail to build something for yourself, whether as a print-on-demand shop or anything else, you'll find yourself climbing that insurmountable mountain and reaching that peak up top. Do whatever you need to do to make your dream a reality, and it will eventually come to fruition. If you can see what you want to achieve in your mind's eye, and have the passion to go all out to achieve it, then there is nothing that you cannot do, and success will certainly come. Remember, working in the print-on-demand business environment doesn't cost you anything more than your time, as the barrier of entry is free. So use your time wisely and productively to reach the goals you dream about reaching. Our time on this planet is limited, and the mark we leave behind is defined by what we have done and what we have created. What kind of mark and effect will your print-on-demand shop leave on others? Something to consider. But for today, that is all I've got. And as always, be well, be safe, be creative. Bye for now.